Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. Today I am going to give you a demo of Jenkins server upgrade. This is very important and helpful for Jenkins upgrade in corporate world. This is the part 9 of Jenkins Zero to Hero series. Devops in Action channel is more focused on Devops in easy way. You always found complexity in simplicity here. Each video guide is available in videos description. Here will be only action as channel name is Devops in Action. So let's jump to the live without any delay. Open my YouTube channel, and here all social media links available here. Open GitHub and open the Jenkins Zero to Hero series, and just scroll down and open the day 19. In the day 19 we already covered from day to 19, so we use the same Jenkins compose file, so we want to upgrade it. But before that, let's see which Jenkins is running as of now. Once you go here and refresh it, and you can see here Jenkins version is 2.538, and once you go in the setting, it is saying that new version of Jenkins 2.546 is available, and you can see the changes log download, right? It is saying for upgrade, and there are multiple plugins upgrade also available which we need to update, right? So let's see this Jenkins upgrade to the latest version. As of now it is 2.538, and we want to upgrade it with 2.546, right? So let's see one by one. So let's connect our terminal, and once terminal connected, right, and go on the my path where Jenkins is, right, and nano compose file. I want to show you the same compose file available here, which is here, and open the this Docker Hub repo and find out the upgrade. So as of now we are looking for the 2.546, right? So just find out this 2.456, and this is the one. But I don't want to use this one. Instead of, I want this one, right? So go here and use this one, paste this one, this tag, right? So it's recommended always use a custom tag. Don't use the latest. I use the latest previous one, but I recommend do not use the latest for production use. This is the for demo purpose. My Jenkins is for demo purpose. That's the reason I am using the latest, but do not use in your environment. Always use the custom one as I shown you here, right? You can see here I use the custom one, right? So I use the custom one, and after that we need to stop the Jenkins. So let's see, in our case we have Jenkins, container name is Jenkins, so I want to stop it first, and after that I want to take a backup. So in Jenkins you can see we are using the Jenkins data. So I want to make this data folder backup file as a tar.gz. So you can use this either. If you want to make a plain copy, so you can simply copy that one also instead of making it jar. So tar file. So I want to show you both options here for your understanding. You can see the tar.gz is created, and now I want to copy it in the plain text, plain folder with the date and time. Okay, so keeping the name as Jenkins backup and date. Now you can see here it's copied, and you can see here this is the current date with the Jenkins backup, right? And These were the these was for the backup, but I want to upgrade it, so I changed the 246 2.546 JDK. Already we did it in the compose file. Nano compose file, we already did this. So we need to pull the Jenkins, right? So let's pull the Jenkins and wait for some time until it is pulling, and after that we need to recreate it. You can understand we stopped the Jenkins and taken backup and not started the Jenkins because this is the for backup purpose, but at the same time we are upgrading it. So we change the env from here, taken the JDK 25, and we are going to pull, and after that compose up -d. So let's wait for a moment and see what happened. Pull complete. Let's compose up -d. You can see here Jenkins agent is already running and Jenkins server is creating, right? Once server is creating, then we need to check the Jenkins log as well, right? So let's see what happened. It's created. Now check the logs from here. You can see here the notification that upgrading Jenkins, the last running version was 2.538 and this Jenkins version is 2.546. Upgrading Jenkins from version to version loaded details plugin and dependencies, so it's upgraded. And the last line you can see here that it is saying Jenkins is fully up and running, right? So go the Jenkins and refresh this page. It is going to log out you, log in again, and now you can see version 2.546. so before that it was the version 2.538 and now it is 2.546, right? So go in the settings and click on the plugins because many plugins is outdated, so we need to update it. Click on update it and click on the restart Jenkins when installation is complete and no jobs are running, and see the logs. Every plugins is going to update. This is the information panel, downloading the plugins and updating one by one. You can see through the GUI here, through the CLI log here. This is the very simple steps to upgrade your Jenkins without losing your data, right? So here you can see restart in 10 seconds. It means Jenkins is restarted, and unfortunately it is not showing here. Sometimes GUI is slow, so sometimes you cannot see, and you can see the log is closed due to Jenkins restarted. Restart it again and you can see here Jenkins is fully up and running. Now click on the Jenkins again and do the login. Once you do the login, you can see here version your is 2.546. once you go in the settings, and there are some information appear here, right? If you want to use it, then you can use create view, multiple view. If you don't want, then just dismiss it, right? Once you go in the plugin, all plugin is updated, right? So everything is working fine as expected, right? Now you can see update notification was gone, and all plugins is updated. So let's test our last job A, and let's test it is working fine or not. So yes, it is working fine. and it's executed job P as well. Yes, it's done. It's done, right? So everything is working fine as expected, right? Go back here, and yes, here are some information for you. Upgrade Jenkins core, best practices workflow is restart Jenkins, and these kind of things done in the practical way, right? And if you want to roll back, then simply, let's say if you don't want to use, then you want to roll back, then do the same thing. Stop the Jenkins, roll back your data, restore your data, and compose up happen day. That's it, right? So I think that's it for this part, and rest of the things, Terraform automation with Jenkins, Ansible deployment, Kubernetes deployment, and these will be covered in the different series. So I think this series Jenkins 0 to Hero is completed, right? So that is enough for this part, and let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.